Hey everybody, welcome back to Area 51. This is Forgotten Figures episode 43, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think it's 43. And this is where I show you stuff that I have picked up new during the week or the last couple of weeks, and also stuff that I have found used at secondhand stores, and we call that part Forgotten Figures. And we will get to Forgotten Figures after, or actually it's called Street Scenes, where I show you the items that I found secondhand. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with the new stuff. I'm going to start with some comics. These are not new, but these were found at a secondhand, so they're kind of new to me. I put most of these up on Instagram already, and if you haven't joined me on Instagram, it's Mike_area_51. I'll put a little deal somewhere up here or down here. And the first book I got is Defenders, number 98. There we go. Marshall Rogers, 1981. Kind of a very, hippie style looking thing, but it looks all right. Defenders 101, I like this cover. This is 1981. El Milgrom is your cover artist, and anything with Silver Surfer on it. And it's got that nice black background, which can get pitted up too bad. This is actually in not bad shape for the black cover on the back. Not bad at all. Then we have Master of Kung Fu, The Hands of Shang-Chi, number 74. Mike Zeck, of course. Mike Zeck did these the best. I love taking these to shows when he's there and getting him to sign them. Master of Kung Fu had some great art on their books. Absolutely fantastic art. The Fantastic Four, Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 57. This is a reprint of Fantastic Four number 175, and of course this cover is done by Jack Kirby. And of course we've got Galactus on there, and that's always a bit of a nice thing to see, is a Galactus on the cover. And this is actually in pretty good shape considering it's used, and it's from 81. Then I went up to Walmart. I picked up one of those 3-packs, which probably is a little not so great. But anyway, I found this one, Star Wars High Republic, number 3. It's a variant cover, and it's by a guy named Pagulan. But it is a variant cover. Then I found Daredevil, number 24, from 2021. Mario Chichito is your cover artist. And the last one I found out there, and I don't really care for these covers at all. This is a variant cover. This is X-Men and Fantastic Four, number 4. Chris Eliopoulos is your cover artist, and I don't like these kid-looking things. I mean, what's his name does them all. Scotty Young, I don't care for these. Anyways, that's what I had for books. And you can tell I'm a little shiny. It's hot here. It's about 98. 100 degrees, and I just got back from a bike ride, so I'm a little sweaty. Okay, let's move on to the figures that I found, and I did find some good figures, and we'll start off with this line, the X-Men. I really like the cards on these. This, of course, is Dazzler, and I really like the the cards on these. I think the cards really make these, and I'm kind of making a collage on my filing cabinet where I keep my comics, and so I do have the Dazzler. Looks good, but the only thing that's missing is the roller skates. You think they'd put roller skates on her? That's what she's famous for, but no roller skates. What can I tell you? Picked up this from my friend at Meritoys and Games, and this, of course, is Admiral Snack Bar, or Akbar. It's a trap, and this is the Return of the Jedi from 1982. This is the Kenner one, and he looks fantastic. Can you see him? Doesn't he look great? Love getting these old retros. He's got a few of them there, and I pick them up whenever I can. So really enjoy getting that. Went into Toys R Us and was very happy to have found my yellow Spawn. I really wanted this one, and I have been looking for this fervently to get it. This is, of course, Mortal Kombat 11. McFarlane Toys, yellow Spawn. Most of you have seen it, but I just kind of found it not too long ago. And I really wanted this one. I really like the looks of this yellow and the black and the Spawn. I mean, it just all fits. It looks fantastic. I really like it. So I'm really glad to have that. Right beside him was Flint, G.I. Joe, Flint, classified. I'm not really hunting these down, but when they present themselves, I will grab them just because. And of course, I'm not going to show you the back. We've all seen it, but Flint, good character to get. Really glad to have found it. And there he is. And the last thing I found is Black Series Darth Maul. This is The Apprentice. This is from, this is his Sith appearance. And this would be from the Phantom Menace, I would imagine. And there he is right there. That box art is just knockout. I love it. The only thing about these boxes is when you do display it, you display it like this, you can't see the figure. So you kind of got to display it like this. You got to have some some open area, and I don't usually traditionally take my guys out of the box, but I'm very happy to have this. He looks absolutely amazing. I may pull him out and do a little deal on him, I'm not sure. That's it for new stuff. Got no more new stuff. I am now going to move to street scenes. And before we get to street scenes, I'm going to probably make a change on how I'm doing YouTube. It's not going to be earth-shattering, but I think I'm going to go back to doing what I used to do with this. I used to do this live, and I would put the guys up on the street scenes, and people would try and guess what they were and stuff like that. So I think for the next little while, I'm going to do my Forgotten Figure episodes live, and I'm not going to advertise it. If somebody shows up, somebody shows up. If they don't, they don't. And one of the reasons I'm also doing it is because with YouTube, I don't know, you know, by the time you tape this and then you edit it and everything, it takes about 4 or 5 hours. You put it up, and in 2 weeks you get 16 views. So what's the point? I get way more views in an hour on Instagram than I do on YouTube. So for me, I think I'm just going to do these live, and I'm starting to pull away from YouTube quite a bit, actually. I don't like their politics. I don't like a lot of things that goes on with YouTube, so I'm going to use them as sparingly as possible. So, with that being said, the next time you see this, I will do probably an advertisement the day before. I will go ahead and do the live show by myself. Maybe a couple of my friends may join me at some point in time, Marcello or Nerd Cave Nerds or Mr. Garrel or whatever, and we can all just kind of do like almost like a No Faces comic chat, but this would be kind of a No Faces show your stuff. Anyway. Let's go to street scenes and see what I found used, and I got a lot of it this time, so let's go. From 2012, these are the WWE Power Slammers. We have Rey Mysterio in the middle in the yellow pants, Sheamus on your left in the red, and John Cena on your right in the blue. Now they're a little messy, a little dirty. I got to clean them up. Again, I show these to you as exactly as I found them. They all do work, but they're a little rough. Basically, what ends up happening is you wind them up in the back, and then you hit a button and they slam things down. But I thought these were pretty cool, so I grabbed them up. So again, 2012 WWE Power Slammers. Very cool. Halo 3 Series 1 Jackal Sniper. Always loved killing these guys in the game, but this is really well done. Again, McFarlane Toys. I'm not sure what year this is, but excellent looking figure. He is missing his rifle, but I do have one for him. So the Jackal Sniper. Again, I'm not sure what year this is from. This is from the DC Comics Suicide Squad. Of course, this is Rick Flag. He is missing his sidearm. No, I put a sidearm in there, and I do have a rifle for him as well. I just don't have him carrying it right now. But kind of an okay figure. Not one you'd go out of your way to get, but it was in a bag with something else. And I kind of knew who it was because I think I've got one of these already. But Rick Flag from 2016 Legends Jackal. This is from the Sandman Build-A-Figure. This is one that I looked at a couple times and I passed over, just was not interested in this character at all. And of course, when you can get it for $2.99 in a bag along with Rick Flag, you grab it up. So there he is there, but not one I really would have gone after. And I didn't, even though it was there. But this, I didn't get the Sandman part. But 2018 Black Series Lando Calrissian. Missing his blaster, but I do have an extra one for him. Like the colors, this is Don Glover who played the role. And I thought I thought Solo was okay. I thought this character was a bit off, a bit overplayed, but I do like the look of this figure, and I'm glad to have him for next to nothing. So, Lando from 2009. This is Kevin Randleman. This is one of the UFC, and this is the Pride series, I believe. And this is Series 1. I think, was it Funk Off, I think, corrected me on this. This gentleman has passed away, I do believe, but the figure is great. I do love the figure, and you can see on his gloves, it does say Pride, so it's one of the UFC Pride figures. Again, 2009, Kevin Randleman. Good looking. Not sure what year this is. This is the Power Ranger Super Megaforce Prime Vekar, or Vekar, and he's pretty much all there. He's a little rough on the top. He does need a fig bath, but kind of looks neat. I love the helmet with the wings and everything on it. But a Power Rangers figure. I had to hunt for this one. I wasn't sure this was Power Rangers. Thought this was something else, but he looks good. This is what it is all about for me when I can find these 3.75. The Tusken Raider, or the Sand Person, is from 1996. That is a 3.75 figure from 96. And the R2-D2 is a 1998 model. A little yellow, but I think that's the way they were designed. I had one of these before, and I soaked it in hydrogen peroxide and realized that the rubber there's no way it was ever turning. So very happy to find these 3.75s when I can find them, because they are getting more and more expensive. So always on the lookout for these, of course, for the Star Wars collection, and I will place these in the Star Wars shelf here somewhere, and be happy to do so. I'm not sure what year this is. This might be a 2020 or a 2019, but this is the Spin Master Copperhead. This is like a 3.75, just a little bit bigger, but not by much. And he came with the ATV quad pack. And I do like these Spin Masters. I have quite a few of them in box. I think they're kind of a neat little figure for the price. Copperhead. You're thinking, why have you got this guy here? This is a 2005 Chap May Arctic Rescue Soldier of Fortune. And this is a rare figure. I did not know it until I was looking it up, but this is a rare figure. It goes for a lot more than what I paid for it. I was actually very surprised to find out how hard to find this is. And again, Chap May, if you do not know, are a Chinese company that does make a lot of figures. Most of them are knockoffs, but they do have some value to them. So do have this Arctic Explorer, and pretty excited to have him. This is the 2002 Power Ranger Wild Force Wolf Action Primal Morphin. And you can see the wolf on his chest there. This is a great looking figure. I had this on my Instagram where he looks like this, and then I transformed him. He transforms into an eagle. He has the wings and everything, and he is a fine looking piece. I'm very glad to have found this. Again, this is the 2002 Power Rangers Wild Force Wolf Action Primal Morphin. Looking very sweet. Speaking of big, this is the 2008. This is the Gorham 8-inch Bakugan Battle Brawler, and this is from a company called Spin Master, and I did not realize that they made Bakugan figures. And this guy's big. He is, like I say, 8 inches, and he's a biggie. He's going to go on the big guy shelf, and I always love finding these big guys. I think they look so cool. Bakugan Battle Brawler. When I saw this character in the bag, I knew that this was from Street Fighter 2. I knew this was Vega, but I did not know this was from 1993, and this is the G.I. Joe Street Fighter 2 Vega. He is missing his gloves that have the kind of like the Wolverine claws, but very happy to have found this one. These are pricey little units, these little guys, and he is a 3.75, but I didn't even really know that Street Fighter made G.I. Joes, and I found me one, so very happy to have it. The Blue Power Ranger on your right is from 1993, and it is the Bendy Blue Ranger, and that is from Saban. He's a little beat up, you can tell by his helmet. He's been chewed on a little bit, but he's older and he's a little harder to find, and I grabbed him because in the bag was the one on your left, which is the 2002 Blue Power Ranger from Bandai. And I do like that look. I have quite a few of that set already, and I figured I would pick this one up to keep the set moving along. But yeah, Power Rangers seem to be quite prevalent. From 2014, this is TMNT. This is the Mutation Raphael. Those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. What happens is this shell opens up. Another head pops out like a turtle. You can actually make this look like a real turtle. His back legs become his front legs, and there's a couple of little legs in the shell. I have quite a few of these, and they're called Mutations, and I just, he's in good shape. And continuing on the turtle theme, from 2015, this is the Paramount Pictures 5-inch talking Mikey, and he also has an action. I'll do it for you. Now, I've taken the batteries out, but there is, and when you pull down on this, he does that, and everything flies around, and he makes kind of a hi-ya noise. But those of you who collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles know exactly what that is. From 2014, and again, turtles are pretty prevalent here. So I should put some batteries in them, and I probably will. This is Batfleck, 2015. This is the Batman vs. Superman 2-pack. I do not have the Superman. And of course, this is done after the Ben Affleck character. You can kind of see it in the face. In good shape. Cape is all there. A little bit of on the knuckles, a little bit of paint wear, but other than that, he looks good. I probably will put him in the bat set with all the rest of the Ben Afflecks that I've got in there, and I'm always happy to get a Batman, including the next one that you're going to see. Again, another Batman versus Superman. This is the Grapple Blast 6-inch Batman, but he has no cape. For some strange reason, I do get a lot of these superhero figures, and I don't know if it's the same person or the same kid, but all the capes have been cut off, so that's okay. He looks good anyways. This almost looks exactly as the same one that comes in the RC, the Justice League RC Batmobile. Almost looks exactly the same. But always down for something for the bat set. I do believe, and I could be wrong, but I do believe this is the 2014 Rhino, and it's from the animated Spider-Man. Now, if I'm incorrect, sometimes there is a company called Ben 10. This might be a Ben 10 figure. I couldn't find anything on it, and I noticed his horn is broken, so I didn't notice that when I first picked him up, but I see it now, so he might make a trip back to the old second-hand store in a bag, because I don't usually keep the broken ones anymore. But if this is not the animated Rhino from Spider-Man, and this is 2002 Batman Dark Knight Batcycle. I absolutely love superheroes on bikes, especially Batman on bikes, and this one has kind of like a it's not a pullback, but it's very close. You run it, you know, you skim it, and it takes off. It really has some good weight to it. It's not beat up too badly. Doesn't look like it got used a lot. But really love superheroes on bikes, and I always grab it. From 1995, this is simply just called Purple Batman, and that's basically what it is. He came with a couple of little accessories, which are no longer in the bag, but I do not have this one. Usually, I thought I pretty much had all of the smaller Batman, but I do not have this one, and he's in good shape. His crest is done well. There's not much scuffing on the head. He's actually still in pretty good shape for from being from 1995. So again, I'm not sure what year this is. This is the Batman Brave and Bold. He does have a kind of like a saucer thing that clips to his arm, and he shoots it. That's missing, of course. More of the animated look on this Batman as well, but always down to pick up Batman today. This is a neat looking Superman. He's a little bit scarred on the top there. You can see his hair is rubbed off. This is from the 2012 Justice League Superman. This is 6-inch. I'm not sure what set he came in, but he does have a very stern look to him, and he does have a little bit of scarring and scuffing on him because he's been around the block once or twice. There we go, guys. There is the whole crew on the Street Scenes building. Really happy to have found these. I told you I found quite a bit, and I'm always happy to find these secondhand items. They just really make me happy. I got to wash quite a few of these, and some of these are going to be just put away, and others are going to be on display. So thank you for stopping in. Share this, subscribe, even though most of the time people who subscribe never seem to subscribe. And yeah, start looking for me live doing these. This would pretty much be the last time for a while that I do one of these taped ones. But Area 51, catch me on Instagram. I'm on every single day, and my link is Area 50. Oh, Mike at Mike _ Area _ 51. Like I say, I put something up every single day. Thanks, everybody. We will catch you on the next one, and the next one I'll be live.